Hi, my loves. Welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'll start. The message I heard is all will be judged. The scripture comes from Malachi 4:1. For behold, the day has come, burning as a furnace, when all the proud and all those doing wickedness have been stubble. And the day that came has burned them, said Yahweh of hosts, that there is not left to them root or branch. God said, but for you, fearing my name, the Son of Righteousness has risen with healing in his wings, and you have gone forth and have bounded as calves of the saw. God said that this is for someone that was throwing stones and hiding their hand. And they was trying to act like it wasn't them sleeping with your man. Baby, that rhymes. God said he saw that, but he saw that, but he saw that. And this person was just getting, I feel like this person got called out. And when they got called out, they were like, you're not supposed to know. And they were so ashamed and so embarrassed. Like, well, ain't no need in doing, being a sleazer and a skeezer and then acting like you don't know what's going on. And you know what I'm saying, you confused. And you, baby, God said this is somebody. That's how this person, I'm hearing Pretty Ricky, make it like you want. Ain't nobody finna do that for you. You're not that important. And that's what she thinks. She thinks that somebody is about to make it like it was, and you finna go and pretend like you don't know that she insists on sleeping with your man. And it may very well be a situation where this man is not happy anymore. He is depressed. God said he's sad. And why? Because his wife left him. And it's because of her. God said the utter stupidity of her to think that it's going to be a situation where you going to come back and act like ain't nothing going on. Baby, because like I said, when I dealt with this kind of situation, first of all, he went out his way to get me back. Second of all, I bet not ever see her number in his phone again. I'm checking too. I bet not ever. I ignore everybody else. But as soon as I said, baby, it's a problem. It's a problem. And guess who was all right? He was all right with that. You know what I'm saying? I be, baby, all right with that. But if I see that girl double, baby, we gonna have a full blown brawl. And guess what he did? Shut it down. Because why in the world, if you really want your wife back, if you really want the woman that you allegedly, you say you want this woman back, and you moping around, you depressed, you done slid all on the floor, you can't get up, you can't eat, you can't sleep, you can't this, you can't that, baby, it sounds like you can't live without, ain't it? You can't live without, ain't it? So why in the world are you still holding on to this trash? And that's what she is, trash. And if it was a situation where she didn't want to be called trash, she should stop sleeping with other people's men. Because that's trashy. You get what I'm saying? And if she got her own husband, what's wrong with him? How about you make use of your own man and stop being trashy? But she want to have your man, her man, everybody man. She want everybody get a taste of that cat because she got fire between her legs. There's something wrong with her. She act like she, you know what I'm saying? What is it? NYMPO. Baby, she got problems. Okay, she want to be, you know what I'm saying, ran through. And if that ain't what it is, then baby, make it make sense, because it can't be a situation where you feel like somebody else's husband is your husband and that's the guy of your dreams, while simultaneously his wife left and he's depressed. Okay, he can't be the guy of your dreams and her dreams, and it can't be a situation where you thinking he the guy of your dreams, meanwhile the woman of his dreams, the real one, left and he don't know what to do with himself. He can't even think straight. God said, how can you even say that you really care about somebody and love someone and you are deliberately hurting them? And whoever this skank is, she's hurting this man. The reason she hurting this man, she know good and well what she doing is causing him pain, heartache, and sadness. And she won't stop. She won't stop. She won't quit. But she doing it because she want to be able to say she got your man. That's why God separated you. That's not your man no more. And if he can't let her go, he won't be your man no more at all. But it'll be a situation where you're going to have a whole new man. And God said for somebody, one she can't get to. That way. And once again, for some of y'all, you don't even understand how evil and wicked this woman is. If she was to find out she got a new person, she would dip him, toss him to the side to go try to see who this new person is and what they talking about. Because guess who she really worried about? She jealous of you. She's hating on you. And she's worried about you and how you feel. And it bothers her that you don't want this man no more. That's part of the reason that she even wants you back with him over there, wherever y'all was at. Baby, she wants you back over there because don't nobody care about what she doing. and she feel like she's mediocre and unimportant again. But you know what I'm saying? In reality, that's what reality is. You know what I'm saying? She's unimportant and mediocre. And in order for her to feel special, she got to be sleeping with your man. And oops, that ain't your man. So now it's a situation where she ready to pull her hair out. She's stressed out. She irritated. He heartbroken, stressed out, and irritated. And she's trying to figure out how to solve this. She didn't try for somebody. She has tried to send curses towards you, and they keep hitting her back. Because guess what? You can't curse somebody after you did them evil. You know what I'm saying? She done already did you evil by sleeping with your man and ruining y'all's marriage, relationship, or whatever y'all had going on. And now, because you left what you should do, she wants to try to curse you because how dare okay, I don't know what faith she got going on, but in Christianity, the only grounds for divorce is adultery. And what she was doing is considered adultery. And because she insisted on committing adultery with this man, you had all rights to pack your things and leave and never look back if you wanted to. And that's what God said. That's what Elohim said. We ain't worried about what nobody else say. It's unimportant what they got going on and how they feel and all that. We don't care. But what Elohim said is, if your husband insists on cheating on you and he's mistreating you and his heart has turned cold towards you, you have all rights to leave. She can get as mad as she wants to. She can be frustrated. And for somebody, this woman feel like you should be stoned and this should happen and that should happen. In fact, it's her. Okay, if we really get into the book, okay, and the ways of women and the way they supposed to move, she the one that, like, the fact that she cheating on her husband with somebody else's husband, like a thought, like a whore. Okay, she's a baby. Back in the day, y'all know what they do to women like that back in the day? Ain't nobody worried about no woman that left her husband that didn't want her no more. But women that are literally cheating on their husband with somebody else's husband, the shock, the horror. That's nasty. But she don't want to be called out. This is the type of, I feel like this is the type of message that make her leave me alone, and she covering her face and she want to run in the house and hide. Don't hide now. Stop being nasty. And you won't even have to, messages like this won't even bother you. You'll be one of the people liking the, you know what I'm saying, liking the video and being in the comments. That's right, girl. But because she is a thought and she's sleeping with somebody else's man, it's a situation where it made her feel some kind of way, and she's bothered and she's annoyed and she don't like it, and she's calling up on whoever it is that she called on. God says this is somebody that called on Allah. She calling on whoever it is she called on, and she's mad and she feel like you need to be stoned. God said it's not a situation where you need to be stoned. It's a situation where she needs to start busting it open for her man. And even if it's a situation where she called on Allah, ain't that illegal in they ain't that still a situation where you supposed to be stoned, bro? Sleeping, you cheating on your husband with somebody else's husband, bro, that is nasty. I don't think it's any kind of faith, to be honest, because I ain't against nobody. Now, I ain't racist against nobody. I ain't hating on nobody's religion or nothing like that. But I think even if you're a Muslim, it's a situation where you ain't supposed to be sleeping with somebody else's husband. I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't see how that works out. I don't see how that checks out. I'm just being real. Anyways, that's the message. That's the message. And I know they may allow men to carry on as they please. Even in some, you know what I'm saying, several men in the Christian books that carried on as they please. But baby, a woman moving like that and then having the audacity to say she left her husband because I was sleeping with him and she needs to be punished. No, sis, you need to be punished for sleeping with somebody else's husband. Nasty. And I don't think it's no kind of faith that you can call up on where they're going to be like, no, it's okay for her to sleep with your man. Who said that? That's the message. Baby, I had me some eggs and rice and sausage and on the wrong, bro. Somebody out of line and out of order. Out of line and out of order. Out of line and out of order. And sitting around, this is somebody so hateful and nasty, bro. And sitting around thinking that you need to be punished because how dare you not want to sit there and watch her sleep with your man. She needs to be punished for having the audacity to cheat on her husband with yours. That way. That way. And I don't think it's any kind of rulings of faith. There's no faith. I don't think, I could be wrong. Because honestly, I'm a Christian. I've always been a Christian. But I can't see there being another faith that is going to be accepting of somebody going from their husband and sleeping with somebody else's husband and now they back to that. Don't make sense. The other foolery. Anyways, that's the message. And I know there are some things, but I'm not trying to hear that. I like the utter foolery. The utter foolery. I know some of them can be disrespectful, and they feel like if you're not a part of their faith, they allowed to do whatever they want to, and they can do this, that, and the third. And like, I don't think it's not one of them that is okay with the wife cheating on her husband with somebody else's husband. Though I can't see it happening. Anyways, that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Deuces.